Um, Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, members. Good afternoon, members of the public and officers. Welcome to the meeting of the grant panel today, Monday, 11th November 2024. We will move to the first item on the agenda, which is the election of the chair. Can I ask panel members if there are any nominations?
Thank you, Edwina. I'd like to propose Councillor Anne-Marie Cook as chair.
Thank you, Councillor Eggleston. Is there a seconder?
Yes, I'm happy to second that.
Thank you, Councillor Hobbs. Are there any other nominations? There are no nominations, so we will move to the vote. With a show of hands, can those in favour of Councillor Cook as the chair, please raise your hands. That's unanimous. Congratulations, Councillor Cook. Thank you. I'll now turn over to you.
Thank you, Edwina Alvini-Hinty, for starting our meeting, and welcome everybody to the Cabinet Grants Committee on this Remembrance Day, 11th of November 2024. My first role in this job is to seek a vice chairman. Do I have any nominations for that post?
Thank you, Chairman. I'd like to nominate Councillor Simon Hicks.
And do I have a seconder?
Yes, I'm happy to second that proposal.
Thank you. Are we doing this by show of hands? If you'd like to raise your hands if you're in favour.
Unanimous, Chair.
Thank you. That's unanimous. Item 2, to receive apologies for absence. We have one. We have Councillor Ian Gibson, who's not able to be with us today. Item 3, to receive declarations of interest from members in respect of any matter on the agenda. Do we have any? No. Nobody else, just myself. I have been asked to declare that the Eastern Road Nature Reserve is in my ward, and I am an active supporter of the Friends of the Eastern Road Nature Reserve, so I won't be voting on that grant application. The next one, number 4. Can we agree by general affirmation the minutes of the meeting held on 15th of July this year? Thank you, that's unanimous. The item 5, to consider any items that the chairman agrees to take as urgent business. I have none. Number 6, to receive representations from members of the council on the applications. We have no members of the council present in the room apart from those on the Cabinet Grants Committee, so there are none there. Item number 7, the release of the section 106 contributions. I will turn to Anne Biggs to introduce this report. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. The report sets out two recommendations for you and an item of interest. So in terms of the recommendations, the first is to allow extensions of time for 4 projects that have already received funding from the Cabinet Grants panel. The first is Anstey Village Centre Trust, which received funding in October 2019, and they're seeking an extension of time to September 2025 in order to deliver the project, which is based on developing the village hall. We have the first Copthorne Scouts, and they received funding in February this year, which was towards a rifle shooting range, and they are seeking an extension of time to December 2025. Then a further request from Crawley Down Gatwick Football Club received funding from the panel in February 2022 for dugouts, floodlighting and ball stop fencing, and they are seeking an extension of time till September 2025. And Clarion Futures received funding in February 2023 for public realm improvements to their cafe in East Grinstead, and they're seeking an extension of time to February 2026. The full details for the reasons that they're seeking the extensions of time are set out in the report, and happy to answer questions. We have a further recommendation from Mid Sussex District Scouts. They received funding from the panel in February 2024. This was towards the new community centre at Barn Cottage Recreation Ground. They have identified that there is a shortfall in their funding, which means they're seeking a further 61,000 in order to meet those additional costs. And the recommendation is that we do agree to that additional funding and to the extensions of time. Then there's just one item on the report for Anstey Community Sports Club, which is to advise that under my delegated authority, we have released an amount of £21,000 towards the drainage and access track at Anstey Recreation Ground. So as I say, there are two recommendations for you, which are the extensions of time and the additional funding to Mid Sussex District Scouts. Thank you.
Thank you, and that's a very comprehensive report. Thank you. Does anybody have any comments, questions or comments? No?
Chairman, I have none. I'm very happy with the recommendations set out in the report, and obviously look forward to all of these projects coming forward and being completed in the near future.
Thank you. So are we ready to move to the vote?
Chairman, I'm happy to propose that we accept the recommendations.
Thank you. Someone to second?
Seconded, Chairman.
Thank you. Who hasn't done it? Me.
You, Robert. There we go. I'm ready.
Thank you. That result is 4 votes in favour. That's unanimous. Thank you. So I will turn to item 8, the Corporate Grant Scheme, Community Grants, and I will turn to Lucy Corrie to introduce the report.
Good afternoon, everybody. You will see in the report that we have 15 community grants to consider today. 9 are recommended for approval, with a recommendation to refuse a further 6. You will see all the detail in the report, including the scoring and the criteria. And of course, I'm very happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. Do I have any questions or comments? Councillor Hicks.
Thank you. I'm pleased to see the range of applicants and the fact that the bulk of them have been successful. The report is very comprehensive, so I have no problems in accepting this proposal. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further comments or questions?
Thank you. I'd just like to say it's really, really positive to see such a wide range of different types of applicants that have been successful, and congratulations really go to them for the work that they do, many of them voluntary organisations working in their communities, and it's great to be able to support them.
Thank you. Councillor Eggleston, do you have any comments?
Thank you, Chairman. No comments. Again, I welcome the applications. Noting that you declared an interest in the Eastern Road Nature Reserve, I just wonder whether we as a Cabinet should vote together on all of the applications bar that one, so that you can vote on all bar one. And then we take a separate vote on the Eastern Road Nature Reserve, and then you can excuse yourself. And I'm happy to move the recommendations and move that we vote on that basis.
Okay, thank you very much. We will do that. I just want to quickly say that, like everyone else has said, it's lovely to see such a wide range. And even within each individual application, it's nice to see that they tick several of the boxes, maybe environment plus well-being plus education, all enveloped in the one application. So if we may take to the vote then, to accept the recommendation of the 8 applications excluding the Eastern Road Nature Reserve. Do I have someone to propose that?
Thank you, Chairman. I've proposed. You just need to seek a seconder now.
Seconded, Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you, that's been agreed unanimously with 4 votes. If I could move to the Eastern Road Nature Reserve, so Councillor Eggleston, you've already proposed that. Do I have a seconder?
Seconded, Chairman.
Thank you. If we may take that one to the vote, and I will refrain from voting. Thank you. So that is accepted with 3 votes. So we can move to item 9, the corporate grant scheme, which is a update and summary of the community grants awarded in 2022-23. I'll turn to Lucy Corrie to share that report. Thank you.
Thank you. As we've just heard, it's a report on the spend for 22-23. And you'll see that there were 9 grants awarded for that whole year. So it is pleasing that we've had a lot more interest in recent years. You will see that 2 grants were not subsequently claimed by groups, but it's all there in the report for you to review. And of course, I'm very happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any questions or comments? Thank you, Councillor Eggleston.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. And echoing Lucy Corrie's comment, I think we've agreed more grants in this meeting than we did in the whole of the financial year to March 2023. So I think so clearly we're doing something right very right as a district council in terms of publicising our grants programme. So thank you to the officers for all of their work in that, but also the impact that we're having in the community by getting the message out there is greater. I'm assuming that with the award, I can't remember from the calendar whether we have another grants panel coming up, so we clearly will improve on this year's performance even more. So, so well done, everyone.
Do we have further comments or questions? Otherwise, we can move to the vote after I've also said thank you to... Lucy.
Yes, we have another panel in February, and that's traditionally quite a busy one because people are preparing for summer events. So we're very hopeful that we will be doing as well, if not better, next time.
Thank you, Lucy. That's a good news story. So if we are ready to vote in favour of the recommendations, do I have somebody to propose that, please?
Chairman, I'm happy that we note the report in paragraph 2.
Sorry, no, we don't need to vote, do we? Thank you. Do we need to vote? Yes. Oh, we do need to vote. Sorry, we do need to vote. If you would like to second that somewhere, please. Thank you,
Yeah, to second that, yes.
Thank you, councillor Hobbs. So we may move to the vote. Thank you. That's 4 votes in favour. That's unanimous again. Thank you very much. So I believe that's the end of the meeting. Thank you for your attendance and anybody who's listened. Thank you, officers, for all your work. And I declare the meeting closed at 12:15 p.m. Thank you.